We heard a bunch of noise from the basement. When we came upstairs, Dad said we're in a tropical storm.
I sure hope your house is built on a strong foundation, just like your life should be. Guess what? You're listening to Keys for Kids, and my name is Zach. Thanks for joining me today. If you know anything about building a house, you know that the foundation is the most important part. That way, if a big storm comes your way, the house will be safe and secure. In the same way, you have to build your life on the solid foundation of Jesus. Any other foundation would be foolish. Just listen to 1 Corinthians 3:11. It says, "For no one can lay any foundation other than the one we already have, Jesus Christ." Our story is entitled Surviving Life Storms, Part 1. The house groaned from the winds of the tropical storm. "Dad," Kate said as she and Robby came up from the basement, "we heard noises when we were downstairs." "It's the wind," Dad said. "The tropical storm hasn't been upgraded to a hurricane, but it's still strong. I've already prepared by boarding up the windows in case it gets worse, and I put together an emergency kit in case we need it. Plus, we've got the storm shelter room, too." Robby sat at the table. "Don't hurricanes have girl names?" "Yes, some do," Dad said. "Years ago, the World Meteorological Organization started naming hurricanes girls' names, and many years later they started using boys' names, too." The house creaked from the strong winds. "How long have hurricanes been around?" Robby asked. "A long time," Dad said. 2,000 years ago, Jesus talked about two houses in a hurricane-like storm. One house was built on rock, but the other was built on sand. Fierce winds blew and heavy rains came. And the house built on the rock stood strong, but the house built on the sand crashed to the ground. "I don't get it," said Kate. "What's the difference between building a house on rock and building on sand?" "Strength," Dad said. "Building a house on rock gives it a firm, solid foundation. Jesus was talking about building our lives on the rock, which is God." Robby leaned forward. "Wait, how do you build your life on God?" "Read the Bible and pray?" asked Kate. "It's more than reading the Bible and praying," said Dad. "We need to have a relationship with Jesus. We need to trust Him to save us from sin and depend on Him to help us obey Him and grow in our faith. With Jesus, we can be strong." Robby grinned. "With muscles?" "No," said Dad. "He gives us spiritual strength. With Jesus as our strong foundation, we can stand firm no matter what problems blow our way." "Yeah," Robby said. "Hurricanes don't stand a chance." Beep, beep. Dad read the news alert on his phone. "The winds have increased to 75 miles per hour, he told the kids. "This tropical storm has just been upgraded to a Category 1 hurricane." So how about you? Have you built your life on the rock, Jesus Christ? He's a strong foundation that will never fail you. He'll help you through all the hurricane-like storms of life so that you can stand firm. If you haven't built your life on Him, do it today by trusting Him as your Savior. And then you can trust Him to help you stand strong in every storm. For more information on what it means to trust Jesus as your Savior, get your parents' permission first and then go to keysforkids.org/salvation. Our key verse is found in 1 Corinthians 3:11.
"For no one can lay any foundation other than the one we already have, Jesus Christ."
And our key thought for today, build your life on Jesus. Hey, did you notice the kid in today's story sounded a little different? That's because I spent a week with kids just like you at Maranatha Bible and Missionary Conference, and while I was there, I got to record them speaking the lines for the Devotional stories. Pretty cool, huh? Well, maybe one day I'll be able to record you too. Until then, I'm Zach. Thanks for spending time with me here on Keys for Kids. I'll see you right back here tomorrow.